join us. I'll just send the recording to them. So I mentioned in the GC two main agenda. One is the September 13 um, annual membership meeting. It's called. It's an assembly of all the board of trustees of all the parish schools, all the 17 plus 1, 18 schools. I think we will also invite the people from Angeles because that's the next school that is going to open. Um, yeah, and it's an annual thing that they do. All the board of trustees, the members of the boards of all the schools come together to discuss business. Usually, that's when they announce new appointments like executive directors, mancoms, new board members, etc. And there will be a lot of new ones. Southridge, for example, has a totally new mancom, even a new setup. So they will be introduced there formally. Now, that usually takes place around 9 to 11, 2 hours of business meeting. And then at 11 o'clock, well, before 11, there is a break, and then they all come back for the 11 to 12. This one usually is a special thing. Last year, we invited for a panel interview uh, alumni who are teaching or working in para schools, girls and boys, no? Which included Father Cholo, because he's a graduate of Southridge, but is a chaplain now of Northfield. 2 years before that, the very first time they did it, it was with alumni and alumni who are in the corporate world um, in different fields. So that included the writer Ex Valles, one of the biggest names in the advertising field, si Tres Domingo, and then they invited me also, and then three ladies were the same panel interview. So for this year, what we are planning is 11 to 12 will be a panel interview, presentation, discussion of all the presidents of the student councils. Okay. So there will be a moderator. She will be asking questions. And then if there is time, we will ask you to prepare 1 2 minute videos, for example, about your school, um, like the best things about your school, your respective school. So each school will be just to break the panel interview kind. Every so often, there would be 2 3 videos. Well, there are only 7 big schools, okay? And the eighth one, which is Ridgefield Iloilo, is only up to grade 5. So they don't have a high school student council. So in principle, there are really just supposed to be 7 of you on stage, the 7 presidents of all the different councils. And Mr. Moran was kind enough to even volunteer to subsidize the plane tickets of the Westbridge, Springdale, Southcrest residents. Well, unfortunately for you, it's just a car ride away, yung UANT, so no need to subsidize you don't need to take a plane to get to the venue. But that's the idea, okay? Um, I'm going to add in the GC once every one of you have been informed. I am going to add in the GC um, the moderator once we have chosen who that moderator will be, because we want it to be fast-paced with a lot of humor, not boring, but at the same time substantial. But there is something that you will be asked, and that is if there is any suggestion, recommendation, uh, idea from you on how to make our Paref schools better, what would it be? That idea, no? So it's not just all marketing thing of pagalingan, pagandahan, and I love my school kind of message. It's possible that some of you will bring up uh, controversial ideas, not complaints, but suggestions that you may have, ideas that you may have that can improve your school or RF schools in general. Okay? So that's one of those medyo um, one of the questions that may not be as easily, well, you know, if you will have to say something that will not offend, but like putting your finger in the wound, then good. Because the whole board, all the board members are going to be there. So if you want anything done, anything that you want to change or improve on in the parish schools, then that's a rare opportunity that you have. Okay? So, but before I go on to second agenda, any question about that before I go on to the second agenda? So that's supposed to be September 13. That's a Saturday, 11 to 12. But we will expect you to hopefully be there by 10:30. If there is a need to do a bit of rehearsal, or at least for you to get to know each other already better, so that when you appear there on stage, you are not strangers. You have had some meetings. I mean, I was hoping this would be it, but since we are missing three, no? Wala ang West Bridge. Who else is here? Stephanie, your Rose Hill, no? We have Woodrose here. So we don't have the Southcrest, Springdale, and Westbridge. Those three. I will have to schedule another time when you can get to know each other better. Okay? Um, good. Aha, si Ari is scheduled to take the SAT September 13. You don't know yet, Ari, what time your SAT is going to be? I hope it's in the afternoon. But let's see. If it will be impossible for you, then you can get one of your council officers to take your place. Jacob, you're okay? September 13?
Yes, sir.
Good. Kobe, you're okay with September 13? Ari, are you okay with September 13? Yeah. So there. I will have to schedule another meeting when everyone is going to be able to make it, because it's very important that you get to know already each other even before we do that September 13 gig. And then the other thing is agenda number two that I mentioned is our countdown to the 50th anniversary of Paref. That's going to be 2026. There will be more details sent out, but we will have to work that out. Let me see. Vince, Vince is Northfield or Springdale or Westbridge? Vince, what school are you representing? Oh, okay. So Burge is not able to come today. Good. Sige. Uh, Vince, are you also coming to Manila for the Harvard session seminar in Woodrose? Sige. So let me see. Um, I need you to go back to your student councils, to your respective councils, to discuss um, what possible contribution you can make to the preparations for the 50th anniversary. Either you do your own respective countdowns in each of the schools, or as a group, we can come up with something that we will all work on together, whether it is virtual or in person or whatever it is. But I want you to start thinking about that so that we can do some discussions in the coming days and weeks. Better even if by September 13, when we have that activity with all the boards, the school boards, we have more or less some idea already that we can do. Okay? At this point, I can imagine that each of the student councils already did their own leadership seminars and planning out your activities for the rest of the school year. Southridge, are you done? Do you have a okay? You already did. Northfield, you're done
Sir,
with your
we've had
yeah.
a leadership seminar as well. Oh, we haven't
Lead,
had it yet. We're having it this
okay.
weekend.
Oh,
Next
okay.
weekend, sorry.
Okay. Uh, Very well. And are you going to do your strategic planning of sorts or planning out the activities for the whole school year there, or you will do it there? Northfield, are you done? Do you already have your plans for the whole year?
We did our leadership thing already, sir, but there are still some parts of the school year which are not final, so we don't know exactly yet.
Okay. Ari, Woodrose, are you done? Good. Stephanie, Rosehill.
In Kobe po, we are finalized with some stuff, but we have a yearly overview planned already.
Okay, good. Westbridge, have you come up with your own year plan? Um, the plan for the whole year, or still working on it?
Wait lang, sir, maghihina yung signal.
Okay, sige. Anyway, well, very well. That's about everything I need to relate to you. I need you to commit yourself to making the September 13 happen. We will do some preparations for that. Um, if you if it is going to be impossible for you to make it personally, I mean, really, our hope is all the presidents are there of all the seven schools. Um, but if it's really impossible for you, then please make sure you get one of your council officers to take your place. Okay? Um, because this is September 13, it's now August 9 or 10, and you will have to book already your tickets, or whosever ticket has to be booked. Okay? And then I'm just going to post it in the GC asking you about your plans for the rest of the year, for the whole year. And if there's none yet related to the 50th anniversary, then we will do more discussion on that. Yes, Kobe, question.
Sorry, sir. This is more for Northfield since
Yeah.
our student council is kind of a special case. For the panel discussion, since you said each of the seven schools would be represented by their president, how would that work for us when we have
Okay.
two presidents?
Yeah. I understand the Sir uh, Perez explained to me the weird setup that you have. Um, but between you and who's the other president or who's the other co-chair?
Denzel Artil, sir.
Okay. Between you and him, I mean, I would go for seniority because you served as student council chairman for 2 years. So, um, if we're just going to get one, then I think it stands to reason we might as well get someone who is more senior between the two of you, and that would be you. Let me be the one to take care of explaining to Mr. Perez. Although I already actually told him about that you're the one I am asking to form part of that panel on September 13th. Okay? Okay, well, it's 6:17. I guess we can leave it at that. The Vince already got logged out. It seems there's bad signal there right now. Any other question? Jacob, Ari, Stephanie? None? You have any
I have a
question,
question, sir.
Jacob? Go ahead, please.
So you mentioned the video. You mentioned I know, a video showcasing your schools. What's unique about your schools? Is that fine, honestly? We have to start
Uh,
preparing for that.
Not yet. The script writer, who is Miss Gia Leon, came up with a series of things that can be done in that 1 hour so that it's not just all interviews. And one of the things she put in there is that we will intersperse the interviews with some short clips, interviews, but she came up with a 2 hour program. And I told her, oh, sorry, this is not going to be 2 hours, it's just going to be 1 hour. So we will have to choose which among those we're going to. In fact, I'm going to pass it on to you once she's able to finalize it because I want your input because you're the ones who are going to be there. Like what we did with the building bridges, I don't want teachers dictating, the old people dictating on what will happen. I prefer that you have a say in everything from the preparation, from the conceptualizing, the 1 hour activity, etc. But the most important idea lang is it would be really a great thing if we can put together all the presidents in one stage and to hear them out, to hear them speak about their schools, and even to hear their ideas about how we can make things better. And then, so that it's not dragging, boring, it's all talking, the interspersing of whatever it is. If it is video, short clips about the best things about your school or uh, what some people in your school say, then that's for us to still decide on. Okay. So, no need to start working on making videos yet at this point until I'm able to finalize that lineup, getting your inputs about the 1 hour segment. But I tell you, Mr. Moran and the other Mancom members of the central office were so excited when they heard the idea about seeing all of you, the presidents of the different student councils, on the same stage, talking about your school and hearing you out, um, whatever suggestions you might actually have to make things better for the Paref schools. Okay? That clear, Jacob? I answered your question. Very good.
So thank you, sir.
Thank you. Radin Mowin. Who is Radin Mo? Sorry. Yes, Ari.
Um, I am
Sorry.
actually
Yes.
a senator from the
Yes, yeah, you were saying.
Hi,
Lo-
sir.
Sorry,
Uh,
Ari.
can you hear
Let's
me?
just. Yes, I can hear you, but can we just
Oh,
first
sorry.
find out who
Okay.
is Radin?
Uh, yes, sir.
Go ahead, Mr. Radin,
uh,
or
yeah, so I was told to join this meeting because the president, Borj Kapasili, told me to attend because he's not available. So yeah,
oh, okay.
I'm
But
here to.
is that good? Is that your name, Radin?
Yep, yep.
Okay, Radin or Raiden? How do we pronounce that?
Uh, Radin.
Radin. Moen?
Yep, Radin
Okay,
Moen. Yes.
good. Welcome, Westbridge.
Uh,
Ari, go ahead, please.
Sorry, sir. Just clarifying, what time will the meeting be? You said it's a 1 hour program.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, it's going to be from 11 to 12, or we might go a bit beyond 12. But in principle, it should be a 1 hour segment because that ends. I mean, when you end the panel interview or that segment, that ends the annual membership meeting, the annual gathering of all the school boards, as in all the board members, including those from the provinces, Westbridge, Springdale, Southcrest, Rosevale, they will all fly. Um, in fact, most likely, if not all your Mancom officers, some of them will also be flying in from the provinces. Okay? Yeah. Welcome, Borge of Westbridge. Did I answer your question, Ari? Okay. Very good. So I guess that's about it. Um, Let me see. Borge, um, I recorded this session. I'm going to post the link to there in our GCs, so you can just listen to it at your own convenience. And then please feel free to type in the chat box, I mean, in the GC, whatever questions you may have. Okay? So, but again, September 13, I need your commitment to make yourself available. And if you cannot, to make sure one of your council officers will be able to be there September 13. Let's put it 10:30 to 12:30. That's the window. Definitely, we will not go beyond 12:30, but most likely you will also be invited for lunch afterwards. Um, and then the your plans of activities for the rest of the year, and our request for you to include something connected to the countdown to the 50th anniversary of Paref, which is 2026 next year. We can continue discussing that in the GC if the group wants to be able to come up with something that is put together by the students themselves, or if you can come up with something in your own respective schools, not necessarily Paref wide, but something that you can do to contribute to the celebration of the 50th anniversary of Paref. Okay, that's about it. So I wish you all luck in this new school year, and I wish we can do a meeting soon with everyone available. Springdale is not here, and Southcrest is not here. So only two schools are not able to join us today. But Kobe, you are already connected with Springdale guy, so um, Did you add him? Yeah, you already added him in the GC, no? So I'm going to post there the recording of this meeting. Okay, if there are no more questions, that's about it. It's 6:26. You're not driving, Kobe, no? Okay,
No, sir.
good. Jacob, have a safe flight. See you here in Manila soon. Borge, you're coming here to Manila next week. Um, and I think Jacob will see you. Jacob, they connected with you, right? I mean, they
Yes,
already
sir.
made
I'm in
arrangements.
contact with their moderator na, sir.
Good, fantastic,
So we will
and
see them on Tuesday. So in 2 days, sir.
nice, fantastic. And Kobe, will you be participating in the Harvard leadership in Woodrose?
No,
Why?
sir. We didn't hear about it.
You're no chill. Sorry. Okay. Why is that? Ari, sorry. Yes. Ari, I think you should share the information to the other Paref schools. Baka naman pwede pa they can catch up and actually try to participate also there. It would be nice if all the Paref schools are able to benefit.
Yes, sir. We thought that the school board would take care of disseminating it to all the Paref schools.
Uh,
Um,
they did not. I don't think they did, no? The school boards. That's why I don't like working with old people. Sorry. Okay. Very
uh,
nice. But
yes, sir.
please,
Sorry, we weren't
yeah.
really informed that it was more of a council project until recently, so we didn't
Uh-huh.
realize that we should be the ones to send.
Okay. But there might still be time. Just post in the GC invitations to whatever activities you may have that you would want the other parent schools to participate in. That's for all of you because most likely all of you have projects that are open to other schools, and it makes a lot of sense if we first invite our very own. I mean, those that are like minded. Okay. So just keep that in mind whenever you have an activity that is open to the public, share it with the other schools. You can use the GC to do that. I'm going to put up another GC soon with the other officers and moderators. For now, I did not include the moderators in our GC because, well, like what I said, I want the students first to be the ones planning out that segment. And then when it's implementation time, um, if you need me to ask permission from your moderators, let me know so I can send them an email, as I did, for example, with well, when I asked the help of Jacob to assist the Westbridge students. So I wrote a letter to the Mancom and to their moderator. But whatever you can decide on and discuss on your own, we have to first give you priority without the older people dictating on what you should do. Okay. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us. And I look forward to seeing all of you in Amici or in UANP or in Iloilo or in Southridge or in Northfield or whatever it is, or maybe even in Sagada. Okay. Bye, everyone. Take care.
Thank you,
Have
sir.
a safe
Thank you,
trip,
Thank you,
sir.
Jacob.
sir.
Okay. Bye.